Howdy folks, this is Colin here from CADfoundations.com and welcome to our fourth video in our series on AutoCAD Basics. So today we're going to be looking at the move, stretch, mirror, and copy tools. So without any further ado, let's get straight into it. So we'll start out, let's grab our line tool here. Come on, line tool. And let's just start out by drawing a somewhat interesting shape. So we'll start at 2, 2. Let's go over to 4, 2. Let's go up and to the right a little bit. So let's go to 5, 4. We'll bring it up and back to the left a little bit. So let's go to 4, 6. And finally, let's go to 2, 6. And let's hit the escape key to escape our line there. So we have most of a little shape here, but we are not closed. So let's go ahead and we are going to learn our first new tool today, which is the copy tool. It's right up here, or like always, you could type in COPY. So we're going to go ahead and grab these two lines here. Similarly, you could also just grab them as a selection set. Either way works. So we're going to hit, once you have the objects you want to copy selected, just go ahead and hit the Enter key to confirm that. Now it's going to ask you what point you want to move it from. So we can pick whatever point we want, but we're going to pick this bottom snap here. And let's go ahead and move that over manually. You could do it by typing, but we're manually going to move it over using our mouse. And we're going to move it to this midpoint snap here and just click down and we are done here. So we're going to hit the Enter key to leave that. So we have a nice narrow little shape here. But actually I'm kind of regretting that we didn't put it all the way over here to these endpoints, but that's okay because we can actually go ahead and get these moved with our move command up here. So we're just going to grab these two here. We're going to hit Enter to confirm what we have. We're going to pick this same snap point down here, go to our endpoint, click it in, and we are good to go there. So now we have a nice little shape for ourselves. Now let's go ahead and this time using our keyboard instead of our mice, let's go ahead and copy, grab all of this. We'll just grab, doesn't really matter, but we'll grab this bottom point as our selection point. And we're going to go ahead and make a few copies to the right of this. So let's go at 4 at an angle of 0. And then let's go at 8 at an angle of 0. Okay, and we can go ahead and hit Enter because we are done there. And now we have 3 of the exact same shape right here. But we're not going to leave them as the exact same shape for all that long because we are going to be introduced to our next friend here, the stretch tool. So that is right up here, or like always, you could type in stretch. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and make this middle shape a little bit different. So let's actually go ahead and let's grab this top part of our shape here. That's the part we want to stretch. So we'll just grab that. And then it's going to ask us for an anchor point or a base point. So we can put our base point down there. And then we could move this manually wherever we want. We could just click it down somewhere random like there. But we can also, hold on, let me get my stretch back up. We can also move it in a controlled manner using keyboard and mouse. So let's just move that straight up at 2 angle 90. And there we go. We have drastically altered our shape there. So that one is looking a little bit unique. But let's actually go ahead and make this third shape unique too. So we're once again going to use the stretch tool. And this time, let's grab the entire middle, leaving those top and bottom parts alone because we're going to leave those just fine. We're going to hit enter, and let's start here, and we'll go at 1 angle 0. And now we have a little chevron type shape. And actually, let's go a little bit more extreme with that because I got an idea of what to do next. So let's go ahead and stretch that. And we're actually going to go at 2 angle 0. And now we have a pretty extreme chevron, sideways chevron type angle over here, which to me looks like either an arrow or a half an X. And we'll go ahead and play with that idea a little bit later. But before we do that, let us introduce you to our last new tool today, the mirror tool. So it's right up here, or you could type in mirror. And we will just grab that shape we just created. And now that we have it selected, we're going to hit enter. And we can just click a point out here anywhere we want. And we can mirror it. If we're using this in conjunction with our snaps, we can get some good angles. So we either want to go directly to the north or directly to the south and plonk that down there. And now we have our mirrored item. So you can also do that with known points. So let's go ahead and one more time. We'll grab our mirror tool, and this time let's mirror it via that known point right there. And we get kind of the two arrows facing each other. But that's not what I want to do with this. I want to do something a little bit more fun. So let's actually, just using our snap points, draw a line right in the middle there. And this time I want to go ahead and mirror this shape. And I want to select this midpoint of this line right here. So we'll go straight up, get that nice and mirrored. And let's go ahead and use our trim tool that we learned in our last lesson. And now we have a nice little X shape. So that's looking pretty good as is, but I think we could actually do one better. So mirror does not just work from right to left. Even though that's the way the little icon looks, mirror works from top to bottom as well, or bottom to top, however you want to look at it. So let's mirror one more time. We'll grab this shape. Just go ahead and select this point up here. And going directly to the left, we'll plonk that down. And now we have a nice little pattern if we just trim away the middle portions here. And that looks pretty good to me. So here we have our nice looking 3 unique shapes. And I kind of dig them, but yeah, that was the move tool, the copy tool, the stretch tool, and the mirror tool. And these are all eternally useful. So just sketch away, continue using these tools and get better. But yeah, that's going to do it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed, and I genuinely hope you all have a great day.